anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will take the first swing of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to...
Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Howell. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up in the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback on the keeper. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The give. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it behind the line. It's Thwo. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Last completion move to sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down to Thwo. He's open on the right, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Knocked off his feet.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Nudges ahead for one, out to the 16.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Fires to the big fountain. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He makes the grab. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the tailback. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They've got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Howell. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grabs it in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Howell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And what you talk about with defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
14, Alabama, 0.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Now the play fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's going for it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Howell. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the single back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Punch it out of the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part.
Got enough space. more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Hunt is on its way. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Running to Green. Good, solid tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. He'll take it himself. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls it in. It's Albert. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Only a place to be tackled immediately. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side. Towards...
Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 1st downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs in for 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, what a move to get room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Alabama, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he had just enough to will that one home. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Turns it loose deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Adams. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full, because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. This time on target. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now they'll run the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Hauls it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point was good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if the Tide will run it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off play action on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Line out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They just need a few. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. We have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Meadows. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Turning it on. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous prize, the consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Albert. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll try the right side. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if These guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown